Focus, 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 your mother. Well, all right. We here, mother. See my chat. All righty. Focus, focus, focus. Get your ass in focus. See if I can find my Zoom room to share it with those that need it. Yeah, 1 second. Let me. Where's the number? 82. All right. So I've shared the Zoom room number with a few people. Bob Shorkey, Ghost Vapes. Vaping Miner. Hello, all. Tony Laura. Hello, everyone. Gregory Brown, Mr.JustRight 1. What's up? What's good, Gregory? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Renee Diaz. What up? What up? Peter Manchunko says, what's up, bro? We're going to start this off like this real quick. I'm going to say this first and foremost. Black Lives Matter. They do. Do not counteract that with that all lives matter and trying to hear that bullshit. It's Black Lives Matter. We're going to acknowledge that. We're going to know the social injustices that have been done. We're going to recognize that. We're going to take a moment and just wish peace for everybody out there. The change is brought. You know, change is never given, change is made. I wish everybody out there to be safe, be smart, militant in your movements, in your actions. Be very careful for the well-being of you and your family in these trying times. 2020 has been a very, very, very fucked up year. And I could say it some other way, make it, you know, more politically correct or, you know, suitable for others, but it's not going to be that way. I'm just going to tell you straight up, 2020 has been a very fucked up year, a very trying year for a lot of people. And I hate to see it to be what it is today. Only way we're going to make it through it is with a strong mind and a sound mind. Not calling enemies or, you know, making foes with our fellow peers. You know, we got to make it positive impacts. Georgia boy, I'm good. Surprised you're here, my friend. Questions and answers. That's tonight's show, man. I made it at 8 o'clock. That way, if anybody out there has any questions for me, please feel free to ask the questions, but with one condition and one understanding is that you're willing to accept the answer in which I give you, because the answer in which I give you may not be the answer that you want to hear. I will tell you, with all the BS that's going on lately, I'm not going to have I'm not going to tolerate any stupid shit. You come in and say something stupid, you win. You play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes. That's just that simple. Don't know any other way to put that. 2020 is a 95% nicotine mouth and lung hit. You're damn right, Gregory Brown. In 2020, it's a mother. It's one of those that you thought you was going to take a smooth pull on, and damn, what the hell was that? Have you rethinking your whole existence? Georgia boy, I'm good. How are you? Georgia boy, for quick clarification, I don't support or condone anybody. I'm not one that's ever going to mention or bring up about people taking digs at me and whatnot. I understand that. That's society, man. People are going to want to take a shot at Mr. Just Right One for whatever reason. I don't know why they choose to do it, but they choose to. But know that I'm only going to sit back and I'm only going to tolerate it for so damn long. There's going to come a point where I'm going to say, you know what? Today's the day that I'm going to address all that bullshit and we're going to put a stop to it. Those that are out there, hashtag Mr. Just Right One's a snitch. Apparently, you don't know me too damn well because me and the police, we don't just get along with each other. I'm not one to pick up the phone and call the police. I'd much rather put my hands on you. There is certain things that I must do for the protection of the brand, of the name, Mr. Just Right One, and the well-being behind it. You know, when somebody's out there making false accusations saying that I did something that I did not do and could then jeopardize the success of my future products and endeavors, I do have to contact the legal department and have them take care of that. Why? Because that's what the fuck they're paid to do. That's what they're going to get paid to do, to address those that are out there making false accusations and later admitting that they're wrong, but then want to come back later and say, Mr. Just Right One's a snitch. If you condone sucker shit, you a sucker too, and I don't want you nowhere around me, period. I don't want you to support Mr. Just Right One. I don't want you to buy my shit. I don't want you to use my shit. I don't want you to use nothing with it. If you condone sucker shit, you a sucker too. And if you choose to follow those individuals that have something, a personal vendetta against me, ain't no sense in you being here watching me. Broken Home, what's good? What's good? Just got the cog in today. Let's see if I can get that on focus. Looks pretty damn good. I need a backup light back there, but that cog is on point. No, Georgia boy, I know you didn't say that, you know, but sitting over there liking those posts, it's just giving that shit traction, you know, supporting the bullshit. We ain't supporting it. This motherfucker here. Hey, Joel. Hey, chat. What's good, man? Hope you're blessed. This motherfucker. Dustin Stewardess. It's good. Sure, I ain't got nobody in the waiting room. I shared a link to for people to have to the Zoom room, give them the number and shit. And they don't even come in. I keep checking my waiting room. There's nobody there. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. Getting kids ready for bed, says Broken Home. Time to relax. That's what's up. That's what's up. Christian, Joel, brother. Those who know you, and that's said enough. Yeah, I appreciate that. I do. Again, guys, I'm not a hostile individual by no means, man. I don't, not something I like to do and partake in that drama. And he's not a drama channel. You're right. I'm not a drama channel. You know why? Because I'm not going to sit there and tolerate it, man. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to nip that shit in the bud. I'm going to send you on your merry ass way and let you know that I'm not one for that. I don't need the drama for the views or anything because I'm not in it for views. Views don't pay the damn bills. Subscribe count does not pay the bills. What pays the bills is having a cognitive mind, a positive way of thinking, a positive impact on others, taking care of the community in which is taking care of me, and doing the right thing for others. Regardless of how you feel about it or your perception of it, is not my concern. What's my concern is ensuring the fact that I continue to do what I'm doing. If more people spent just as much time worrying about what I'm doing, instead of worrying about what I'm doing, worrying about what they should be doing, they may be productive members of society. But instead, they are not. They're so concerned about what everybody else is doing. So-and-so's doing this and so-and-so's doing that. And well, you know what? You could very well be doing the exact same damn thing, but you choose not to. Why? Because you don't know any better. And I almost feel a little bit of pity and a little bit of sympathy and a little bit of empathy for those that don't know any better. That, hey, I ain't doing nothing that you can't do. Everything that I'm doing, you can do the exact same damn thing. But you choose not to. When you wake up in the morning, you take your first breath of air and open your eyes and give thanks to the good man above for allowing you another day to be here. Your next action, is it something positive or is it something negative? I hope it's something positive. I hope you find a reason for being in this life that makes you wake up in the morning and say, hey, you know what? Today I'm going to have a positive impact on this planet, because it could very well be my last day on this planet. And when it is my last day on this planet, I hope that they can say, hey, you know, he left this planet with more in which he took from it. You know, because I don't want to take more from this planet. I want to give something. I want to be a contributing member of society. You know, I want to be a positive member in society, a role model for some, to say, hey, regardless of what the other folks are saying, I'm telling you, you can do exactly what I'm doing. Nobody's different. We're all afforded the same opportunities, the same choices to get up every day and make it happen. The difference between me and those other guys is I choose to. I acknowledge that. I was wise enough to understand back March 27, 2005, that, hey, tomorrow isn't promised to nobody. Everybody goes to bed thinking they're going to wake up in the morning. Shit, that's not a guarantee. Everybody leaves their house thinking they're going to make it back that day. That's not a guarantee. At some point in your life, you're going to approach a red light that ain't going to turn green. Mayfie MC says it's about keeping the circle small and your eyes open. It's about keeping the squares out of your circle. You know, that to know that if you got to cut the hand, if you got to cut the pinky off to save the hand because the mother pinky's got gangrene, you do it. No questions asked. Is the pinky pissed off that it wasn't valued the same as the other fingers? It's not that you weren't valued the same as the pinky. It's that your sheer existence jeopardized the existence of my other three fingers and my thumb. So therefore, the pinky's got to go. But questions and answers, please ask me any question you want to ask me, and I will answer that question. Again, be prepared to accept the answer in what you're given, because it may not be the answer you want to hear. Yes, Mr. Wolf, I do need to change the name from Mr. Just Right to Mr. Lonely. It's okay. I like being lonely, because when I'm on my own 2 feet, I know that's how exactly I'm going to fall, because I'm falling on my own. And dependent of others to ensure my success or ensure my progression moving forward. That's all dependent of me and solely dependent of me and my actions. But yes, I'm very, very lonely. Give me 1 second. So Mr. Just Right one, I got a Siren V2 not too long take for $25. It demolishes every pod system I've ever owned. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Pod systems are unique, but they're not the only way to go. You know, there's other things out there. You find things that you enjoy, especially on the mouth to lung market right now. We're seeing a larger insurgence of that now. We kind of predicted that would be the marketplace moving forward. So, like the COG, like I said, I just got this thing in. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm not drinking e-liquid. I know some people had the problem of drinking the e-liquid. They said, whatever they were doing, they couldn't get it right. Hell, I got it just right. The vapor production is solid. The flavor's on par. Christian asked, Joel, there's a few different makes of mesh out there for the profile. Is there a preferred make, one that you feel works best with the RDA? Wodafo mesh, OFRF example? Me personally, the mesh for me is going to be the original OG mesh. When we release that mesh and that RDA with the original mesh, that's my preferred style of vaping. All the other mesh that's been brought to the market wasn't brought to the market for my style of vaping. It was brought to the market for your style of vaping and what you like to use as a consumer. You know, it's not warm enough. It's, I want temperature control. I want this. I want that. Everything else was brought for the consumer, for the community, not me, because I was perfectly fine with the original. Truth be told, I'm still perfectly fine with the original. I can rock the original all day long and be no complaints out of me. Chris Lopez says Vandy Vape mesh. Yeah, well, a lot of Vandy Vape mesh got sold after the profile got dropped. Cha-ching! You're welcome. Thank you. Come again. Let me grab another backup light because this shit's kind of dark. Look at that. I'll go and get a bag of goodies, lights. Gotta find a place to plug them in. Bam. Bam. And I'll be blinded by the light, I'm sure, because I'm blinded by the light. Damn, I'm glowing. Look at that. I'm glowing. Soul glow. Good for the beard. Probably kill that one. There we go. Damn, I got color spots. Can't see shit right. Anything new? Asked Robert Radomski. Yes. Should be looking like possibly 2 products over the next 3 months, maybe 2 months, something like that. Pretty excited about that. Irresistible vapes. Maybe the people causing drama and rumors are jealous because of your success. I know for a fact everything I carried in my shop with your name on it sold out immediately. Keep doing what you're doing. Well, thank you very, very much. I greatly appreciate that. Again, trust me, I don't like to be the bad guy that's going to go out there and, you know, make a scene and make a fuss or whatnot. Are people jealous or envious of success, or they may not even really be jealous of the success? They may be jealous to see others doing what they have failed to do and accomplish. Granted, I'm a 36-year-old male, and if you think that everything I've ever done has just been a huge success, you're sadly mistaken, because I have failed more times than I've ever succeeded. And I will continue to fail. I understand that as a man today, that I will fail. I'm not going to succeed at everything that I go out and do. I understand that. I'm going to have projects that are failures. I'm going to have failures in general. I'm going to suffer losses. You know, I have an old saying that I said a long time ago, and as after I lost my baby brother, that I suffered my greatest losses before I ever had a seat at the round table with bosses. And you let that resonate in your mind a little bit, that I suffered the greatest losses before I ever had a seat at the round table with bosses. Everything that I'm afforded now today would not have been possible without the losses and lessons that I learned along the way. I don't want others to not succeed. I want everybody to succeed. I want others to enjoy everything that I've been afforded and everything that's come my way. But in order for them to understand that, sometimes you got to smack the shit out of them and smack a little bit of reality into them and let them know that, look, that negative ass bullshit you're doing is not the way you're going to get it. That negative, always drama, always something bad to say about somebody else, always worried about what somebody else is doing, that's never the way forward. That's not progress. Even right now with the rioting that's going on, that is not progress. That's not how you move forward. It's not. The sad part is most people are scared to smack the shit out of somebody to tell them, hey, look, that's not reality, my friend. You keep going that route, you're gonna get smacked a whole lot more without a word of wisdom afterwards. The window behind your seat is a culprit. Could very well be the culprit. I don't know. What it is it's the focal range of the lens in which I'm using. I think it's like 25 millimeters. So if I get back just a little bit, it may stay in, but it starts hitting that focal range where it's not so great. So I'll just move forward just a hair. It does all right. Do you know if the big Chinese companies are going to do PMTAs or just wait and see? Wait and see, because as far as China's concerned, they don't give a damn. I mean, there's some products out there that they want to have PMTA on, but I'm sure most of them don't give two flips about it because, again, the United States is only 30% of the global market share, total global market share of vaping. The rest of the world is 70%. That means 70% of sales are accounted for around the world, not just the United States of America. So moving forward, they could very well be just as successful without the U.S. marketplace. Rex Vapes, what's up? What's up? Be right back. Wife is making bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Hope it's turkey bacon. We don't eat pork. So, but if you enjoy pork, by all means, enjoy your pork. Everybody has something they enjoy, you know. I did enjoy bacon for a very, very long time. A very, very dear friend of mine. After I already made the decision, or the missus made the decision, I didn't make the decision. The missus made the decision that we weren't going to be eating pork in this house. Shake from Signature Tips shared a very informative video with me that a lot of knowledge about the pig itself and why it's an unhealthy and unclean animal to eat. So therefore, it just re-solidified my decision and choice in this household not to consume bacon or pork. How do I feel about high-end vaping? Man, vaping's vaping. I don't care if you're high-end, low-end, no-end. Hell, I've had them all. I've had high-end devices. I've had low-end devices. At the end, I had low-end devices that people would say like the profile on high-end mods. It doesn't matter to me, man. If you're vaping, you're vaping. That's all I give a damn about. That's all I ever care about is the fact that you're vaping. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is trying to vape, then we're good. Love pork, hate chicken, and duck. I'm not a fan of. We eat a lot of chicken, but it's not my choice meat by no means. You know, trust me. I'd much rather have like lamb chops. Lamb chops are amazing. If you've never had lamb chops, have lamb chops. Once you eat lamb, you don't want to eat nothing else ever again. John Day Bella Cruz said he can't decide between the OG profile or the 1.5. Man, that's a personal decision. I think the 1.5, you can attain the same vape that you get off the original with the 1.5. It takes a little more time to do so, such as using the chill mesh and then closing down most of your airflow. But if depending on the device in which you want to put it on as well is going to be a big determining factor. You know, the 22 mil conversion caps for the original versus not being available for the 1.5. There's a lot of variables that come into play there, but if you want to have a win-win situation, just buy both. Gregory Brown, I'm going to be 100% honest with you, my friend. I do not own a LiPo 3S, 4S, 2S, 1S. I do not own a LiPo. I know Fogging Out with the Batman is a big supporter of the LiPo movement in mods and hardware. I know Boxer, I think is it Ginger Vapes? Yeah, Ginger Vapes, Boxer. They have a LiPo. I know Eric Simpson, he loves his LiPos. Just me personally, I've never owned a LiPo. I've never vaped on one. Batman keeps telling me I need to try one. I will one day, but just not today. Let's see. Irresistible Vapes, got my hands on a clutch, Joel, but haven't tried it yet. What? Bro, do yourself a solid. Utilize the clutch. I love the clutch. The clutch made me enjoy dripping again. Like I'm a squonk more than anything. I'm a squonk guy. I'm not a dripping guy per se. I don't like to drip as much as I do like to squonk. But the fact that the clutch came out, man, it made squonking amazing for me. Hey, love, will you hit the light next time you come back in there, please? Top on the double, woman. No, I'm just playing. Totally kidding, guys. She'll whoop my ass if I talk to her like that. I got the intake dual, and it's wonderful. I enjoyed the intake dual as well. Pretty good one. Pretty good one. Yeah, the 1.5 looks amazing on the top side light. I utilize the top side light. I actually put it up recently. I think I set it on the shelf with right around 28,000 puffs. I love that damn thing a lot. Diggy, if I could change any one thing about the vape community, what would it be? The sheer fact that the community does not understand that the YouTube side of it is not necessary for the vape community. I think people have got the misconception that the vape community has to have YouTube. No, the fuck it don't. It doesn't need it. Cigarette, big tobacco doesn't have the YouTube community for it. And they were a super successful industry. The fact that we have YouTube is just an afforded luxury of vaping to get other people's opinions, thoughts, and views. To change something about the community would be the fact that the community has to understand that they are the single most powerful entity in the entire equation is the community. What the community gets up and goes purchases, that's what they're going to make. If the community doesn't follow the leader and become sheep and actually utilizes something for that they thoroughly enjoy, that's what companies will make. And what I mean by that is if you watch a reviewer and he says this is great, this is good, and it's not, you get it, and it's not great and good, doesn't mean that it's not great and good. It's just not great and good for you. But you watch the same reviewer again. Hey, this is really, really good. You get it. It's not great and good. That's 2 for 2. Again, it may not that it's not good or great device. It's just not for you. You do it again a third time. Same results. At that point, you need to ask yourself, am I watching the right reviewer? Because me and this reviewer's style of vaping, what he considers good and what I consider good are not the same. So I have to change that. And how do you change that is go watch another reviewer, see what their thoughts are on it. And if you and that other reviewer have very similar thoughts, you've been watching the wrong reviewer. I'd unsub from that one and go sub to the other one because you and that one don't have the same mindset, don't have the same style of vaping. So what's the point of you being subscribed to him if his take on things is not the same take you have? It's a touchy subject because it pisses people off. The unsubscribe button is just the same as the subscribe button. You can subscribe to one. If you find it's not for you, or y'all have grown apart in your style of vaping, or you've matured past this point of vaping where you're not into the same things anymore and you want to try other things, you can hit the unsubscribe button just as quick as you hit the subscribe button. It's okay. Don't lose. People are not going to lose sleep over it. Some people might, but I ain't going to lose sleep over it. No, I did not, Robert. I spoke on that. It doesn't seem to flood easily for me. I do get a crackly from it, like it's saturated really good, but not flooding. I actually found it to be a very enjoyable vape. I spoke to Miner about this earlier in Discord, and I'm going to attribute to any flooding issues going to be the wicking issues. The cog is one that you're going to really want to utilize the capillary actions to where when you're building, I'll do this in the review, of course, but if you don't want to wait for that, here you go. Whenever you're wicking it, the little slot that's open, you don't want your cotton jammed down in there, packed in there, like acting as like a barrier. You literally want enough cotton in there to where just the leads are hanging down, but not thinned out. You don't want to thin it out too much because you do want to have some barrier there to keep the e-liquid from just flooding the deck. And by being really stuffed in that opening and just allowing the capillary action of the cotton to do the work, that should balance the vapor production and the consumption of the e-liquid at the same time, therefore giving you a really good vape. Mayfi MC, do I plan on coming back to the UK when things get semi close to normal? Absolutely. At the not just even when things get back to normal. If I had a call today that said, "Hey, could you come to the UK for a week, man? Come hang out at my shop," I'd be there in a heartbeat, no questions asked. Same goes for Dubai. Same goes for China. Same goes for Malaysia. Same goes for Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, South America, Puerto Rico. If somebody was to call me and tell me, "Look, Mr. Just Right, we'd like to have you," man, I'm there. Say no more. I'm there. Gregor Brown, next time you're in Grand Prairie, hit me up. I would love to meet you, bro. Absolutely, man. I need to get out more. We've been taking little day trips now with my son. What we'll do is we'll pack up a lunch, load up a cooler, and drive out and have a picnic somewhere at a historical site in the great state of Texas or a roadside park in the state of Texas with a good scenic view or something. So we need to start venturing out a little more. When we start getting out a little further, Gregory, I'll damn sure hit you up when I'm in Grand Prairie. You're not that far from me. Leslie, that's a good thing to do, Mel. I'm glad you said that. She says, I'll do it in a minute. If there's something I don't like about a group or a reviewer, I'm gone. That's a very, very strong mindset, Mel. And I wish more people had that mindset. Too often people forget that you don't have to continue to follow somebody. You don't have to continue to be subscribed to somebody. If what you see you don't like, you can unsubscribe just as quick. It's okay. Some get paid money to say it's great. So, yeah. Some people do get paid money, and I don't even really say it's necessarily paid to say it's great. They're paid to present something to you. Um, you'll find that a lot with reviewers that are they're busy people, and I'm not knocking them at all, dude. They're presenters. They present something to you. They present pros and cons, and that's okay too. You know, again, you could do the very same thing they're doing. 808 Kevin K says aloha. I always look forward to that, Kevin K. I don't know why. Just because you always say aloha, I kind of get a kick out of that shit whenever I see it. Let me go mix me up a drink. Let me grab me what should I have? Should I have a Coke and Malibu? That's option number one. X1 for Coke and Malibu, or X2 for Red Bull and vodka. I'll wait and wait and wait and wait again. That's X1 for Malibu and Coke, or X2 for vodka and cranberry. X2, X2, X1, X2, X2. Vodka cranberry wins, or Red Bull and vodka wins. I don't have no cranberry. Easy there, Pompey. Shit. All right, I'm back. I went with Crown and Red Bull. Forgot I'm out of vodka, but I still got some Crown. Me and vodka, we have like a really, really good relationship with each other. But a little bit of Crown, a little bit of Red Bull. I'm gonna be all jacked up on Red Bull. If you haven't tried that combination yet, Crown Apple, Red Bull, do yourself a solid. Try it. Shit's fucking amazing. Yeah, buddy. Fucking mess. The wife just mopped. Yeah, the wife mopped and I spilled the fucking drink. She's gonna whoop my tail. Microfiber for the win. Bam. Oh, Gregory Brown, you on that good shit, brother. Yeah, buddy. Pour one with toast together, damn it. Bam. Carlos, what's good? What's good? Rando X3. Gregory, a buddy of mine, Eric, he stopped by yesterday. I was just in Discord talking to the guys. I was like, damn, I ain't even got no beer. And that's hot as hell. I ain't got a beer, cold beer, nothing. Buddy of mine drives up and he goes to get out of his car and he grabs a beer. And I said, don't even get out of your damn car if you ain't got another one. He grabbed me another beer and he's like, hey, man, I got some of that. I don't know how you say it. Dussy, D-U-S-S-E. It's like, I got some of that if you want. I was like, yeah, go on, give me a little bit. Hell. Sebastian, go with black. Black goes with everything. Plus, Black Lives Matter right now, man. Black Lives Matter all the damn time, but you know, the whole Black Lives Matter deal, I think kind of supporting buying a black mod kind of goes hand in hand with it. Black out everything, shit. Anybody else have any questions for me? Another question. I like answering questions. Ah, damn, that's good. That's damn good. Maybe a little too good. Do say. Do say. I do say. Do you say? Because I do say. Do you say? We do say. Vaping Miner, you damn sure you can sell some gear on here, you schmuck. John Derrick, any updates on your new for the billet? Really soon. Really soon. Got some prototypes headed my way. Do some testing. Make some more changes. And we'll be ready. We're not long out on that. I'm really excited to bring that one to the market. Bring a new light to things, you know, a new change, a new way of enjoying your billet box vaping or any burrow compatible device. What am I vaping? The totem with the cog up top, set my mod, Waterfall cog, RTA. The Grail with the profile RDA. And this ugly ass combination, but I just needed something quick the other day. The Thor with the Unity up top, Unbreakables from our good friend, the Bearded Viking down in South Africa. The e-liquids in each, I don't have in front of me, but I can tell you one of them is Toll House, Strawberry Crunch. The other one is King's Crest, Don Juan Reserve. And this last one is the Blue Bolo, whatever the hell that. It's good stuff. I know I can't ever pronounce it right. All right, Gregor, I'm gonna take you up on that. My son actually requested me get him one of them Cokes the other day that's made with real sugar in the glass bottle that you got to pop. His sister went to Florida for something, and she got him a keychain, a bottle opener. He's fucking 9 years old. But he wants to use that keychain bottle opener on something. He asked me for a Coke that has real sugar in it so he can pop the top on it. So I'll damn sure give it a go, man. Diggy, if I gifted you a white Delro today, you'd sell that son of a bitch tomorrow. Everybody knows that. Big Red Vapor Channel, man. I got to get on some of that Pango. Bullshit, Diggy. Everybody knows you're a flipper. You've already made a name for yourself in that industry, in that market as a flipper. You can't take it back. Now, I told you whenever you was trying to jump off the porch, I said, understand this, son. You jump off that porch with the big dogs. You ain't no going back. Now you want to go back. Say, not for flipping. No, no, sir. That's not the way that works. Toxie Muhammad, which profile do you prefer? OG, man. And quick thing too, somebody, I don't remember where the hell I posted it at, but I posted this box and another one with OG profiles on. I said, OG profiles way for me, tried and true. And somebody said, well, you make that statement as if it's an OG, it's been around for forever and like it changed the game or something, or it set a standard, both of which statements are incorrect. I'm sorry. 2 years in the vape industry, vape world is a damn good OG. That son of a bitch been around a while. And it did set a standard. So I had to inform that individual and let him be fully aware of that. He never commented back. I was kind of anticipating, like some clarification to it, like wanted validation to my statements. Why is the original the one for me? Man, it's my baby. It's my first one. Like it's always going to be the one that I go to, I gravitate to. Truth be told, I have to disassemble profiles so that I don't vape them. Even if it's a 1.5, I'll vape the shit out of a 1.5. It won't fit on this box. It won't fit on this totem, but I'll vape a 1.5 all day just as quick as I will an original profile. But it's my baby. It's my first one. That's why it's always going to be my go-to. Grady says he's having issues with his battery wraps and the fitting in his billet box. Grady, take you a small piece of lace. Like, I suggest finding your wife's or significant other's most expensive pair of Victoria's Secrets bras or bottoms and find the little ribbon lacing that they do on it and cut off a little section of that. When you put your battery in, make sure that lace section is sitting behind it so that when you need to pull your battery out, you just grab that lace and pull it out. And then all the fun starts all over again. Toxie asks, what's next after 2 profiles? Continuing the profile as a brand, the profile name, the moniker profile, watching that continue to grow. What's next, man, is what's not. I want to do everything. I want to do lots of things. I want to do, man, I've just did the review for the Shop E&B disposables. Been murdering the CBD, killing the CBD. I'm afraid I got a problem because this stuff is not cheap. And for me to order more of this shit is going to cost me a fortune. But I vape CBD like I vape damn e-liquid right now. I'm not even kidding you. But I would like to see a disposable with the CBD in it. That may be my venture that I try to pursue and get done because I see a need for it. I see a marketplace for it. As much as I enjoy vaping the CBD, I think a disposable CBD would be just as great. I mean, if I enjoy vaping as much as I've enjoyed it with regular free-based nicotine or salt-based nicotine, but now I'm thoroughly enjoying the CBD vape, it only makes sense to have a disposable as well, because I can't carry this with me everywhere. I can carry it with me some places, but I can't carry it with me everywhere. I got to be selective of where I go with that. If I'm going out to an event, or even if I had like a daytime job, I wouldn't want to carry that mod with me in that daytime job. I'd want to just slap a little CBD in my top pocket, and when I had a moment, step out and give it a. But make sure the flavor is on point. A CBD, a flavorful CBD, but in a disposable. That when I was done with it, when that little light started blinking, like which one of these is gonna blink? I think it's gonna be this one that blinks. But I know I killed this bitch quick. When it starts blinking like that, I just toss it over to the side and be done with it. E&B, what's good? Just talking about you, E&B. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. A profile mech. Don't know, man. I smoke my CBD. I'm on workman's comp. I'm rolling up now. Roll up, buddy. You know, that's something else I looked at. It was like a pre-rolled CBD. If I could get like a company to do like a pre-rolled CBD for me, let me try some of their smokable CBDs that were pre-rolled. I would like to offer a pre-rolled CBD. I think that would be another good marketable item. Now, it won't be with any CBD, because I've tried some CBD that wasn't worth a piss. I didn't care for it. All I got was a fucking headache. I don't want a headache. I want to do something that's enjoyable to me and that I enjoy. And somebody asked me on the Gorilla CBD the other day, I have a review coming for that very, very soon, asked me, hey, is it like, do you find it good for aches and pains? Man, I'm 36 years old. I don't have aches and pains. What I do have is I have a mind that runs wide open all the time. So for me to be able to consume some CBD and not have 1,000 thoughts going through my mind, it may not be much. It may be 9,000 or 980 thoughts going through my mind instead of 1,000. But that 20 thought difference in my mind, for my mind to be at ease, I can't put a price tag on that, man. I can't. Like it's tough. I have a hard time going to bed at night because I'm always getting up, WeChatting, WhatsApping with China, man, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, always doing something, always working on something, jotting notes, man, in my iPhone notes. You know, there's 1,987 notes in here, and they're random shit, man, like just things I'm thinking. They're punching them in, and to some they'll be like, that guy's fucking crazy. I think I am crazy at times, because my mind doesn't ever stop thinking. It literally does not. Like, I literally close my eyes enough for my body to rest, but my mind is never at ease. Being able to consume some CBD and put ease to my mind, it's priceless. Gregory Brown, you know, Paradigm Distro, man, I haven't had their CBD yet. I need to try their CBD. And when I get ready to pursue that CBD avenue, I'm gonna be taking in some samples. I'm gonna be trying plenty of them out there. I've tried a few of them, but I've never had Paradigm CBD, so it may be something I'll have to look into. Thank you for the one up on that, sir. I greatly appreciate you. I'm an open book though, man. I'm willing to try anything once, twice if I like it. That's how I had twins. That's how I have 5 kids. I tried something I liked, and I tried it again because I really liked it. Diggy asks, question, how come blue is your favorite color? I've got a very good answer for you. Minor, why is you highlighted blue with that hammer? Take care of folks like Diggy. Just give him a real quick. Just flex that muscle. Toxie Mahmood, man. If you're having wicking issues with the Unity, I promise you, it's just you don't know any better. You send me a personal message on Facebook, I got screenshots pictures of exactly how to work the Unity to ensure you don't get any leaking. And it'll open your eyes to RTAs to be one of the best RTAs you've ever had the pleasure of vaping. I know it's the best RTA I've ever had the pleasure of vaping. I thoroughly love that bastard. EMB, you are correct. Red is my absolute favorite color. A lot of people are afraid to wear red. I'm not afraid to wear red. Red stands out. Red draws attention to it. Red is a very powerful color. Hell, the stand that my camera is sitting on right now is red. My Coke can is red. That's one of the most successful brands in the world, Coca-Cola. And guess what color their cans are? Red. Even the Red Bull is Red Bull. It may be in a blue and silver can, but it says Red Bull in red. What the hell? Look, the crown on Crown Apple. The crown is red. It ain't blue. It's red. Oh, EMB says, how did I know? I love red, but I'm a redhead. Mine says my hair is red. Leslie, you said you're waiting for some 1,000 milligram CBD right now. I have sciatic pain so bad right now. I don't even have the box for it. Where is it at? Oh, here it is. I know the bottle's empty because I already murdered it. But that one right there now. Let's see if we can focus on that. That is Gorilla CBD, 1,200 milligram iced peach strawberry. I kid you not, Miss Leslie. This stuff right here is absolutely amazing. Again, I don't have any pains or ailments about me physically, but I promise you that iced peach strawberry they have is out of this world. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I know I murdered that bottle no time flat, but hell, rocking these mouth long RTAs, it is not hard to go through it. It is not. I mean, fill it up and vape it all damn day. I'm like, wait a minute. I just vaped that like all day long because it was regular e-liquid with nicotine, but there ain't no nicotine. What the hell am I doing? I think that was a setup. I think that was a plot. I think Gorilla CBD sent me that, knowing that I would enjoy it so that I would have to go back and buy it. See what you did there. Catching on to your games. Joshua Apathy Miller, what's up, Joel? Hope you're well. What's up, chat? Man, we're blessed. Got any questions? I'd love to answer them. Yeah, Gregory, absolutely, man. I don't know if Gorilla does flower or not, but I'll send a message over and ask them if they do. If they do, I may have to try their flower. You know, I'm like I said, I'm dead set on approaching the CBD market and having something for the CBD market, whether it be a pre-roll, whether it be a collaboration on some flavored CBD e-liquid out there, some tinctures or something, or some gummies. Maybe some gummies would be cool because I know I love gummies. That's one thing I have enjoyed in CBD is gummies. Like I've tried a bunch of tinctures and different vape stuff, but I like to vape. I'm a vapor. So therefore, the Gorilla CBD, being able to just fill that up and vape it, on point for me. It does a job. I spoke to some individuals that own other e-liquid lines and have their own manufacturing facilities, and they'd ask some questions about the Gorilla CBD, and I answered those questions on video with them in video chat. Filled up a tank with it, and we could see the little crystals. You know what? How I'm talking about it? Well, I'll just be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it. Damn it! I'm going to take this cog and screw the lid on it, and find which one am I going to use. I'll use this one. No, I won't. I'll use a different one. do the iced mango. And little reviewer tip, guys, if you get sent something, open the box from the bottom so that if you tear it up, you can make it look good when you're taking your pictures and shit. That's just a little pro tip. Free of charge, of course. Shake the shit out of it. I want to show you because they told me that at 1,200 milligrams, a lot of companies claim to be 1,200 milligrams, but they're really not 1,200 milligrams. And the only way to really tell from a consumer standpoint is typically they try to mask it with being a very dark e-liquid. But if they're clear, which this is very, very clear, you're going to see in just a second, you should see some free-floating particles in it. And that's the CBD, little crystallines in there. And if you look at this, you'll see it. I'm sure my camera, I hope my camera will pick it up. If not, I'll make it pick it up. Let's see. Can you see the little free floating particles in there? That's the actual little crystals of such. And when I showed those guys that have their own manufacturing facility and produce their own e-liquids and their own CBDs, they were thoroughly impressed. They're like, bro, I guarantee you that's probably 1,200 million. That's probably exactly what the package says. That's probably exactly what you got. And see, that's ice mango. A 0.8 ohm coil, 22 watts is 4.2 volts. Cadillac. I mean, that's good shit right there, guys. I don't know how to tell you any other way, but that's good. Imagine some mango gummies or some sour apple gummies. You just, oh, man. Chris Chapman. Chris Lopez, I seen you in here earlier as well. I thought that was a tobacco tank for a minute. No, Waterfall had sent me their marketing department. Hey, man, we're going to send you the cog. You know, me and Waterfall, we have a really good relationship. I said, sure, no problem. I swear they sent that shit by canoe. They went around Australia, up to the Arctic Circle, back down around South America, handed it to a foot postal delivery service in California, and the gentleman walked it to my door because it's been forever and I just now got it. Diggy, does it irritate your throat after a while? Absolutely not. If it irritated my throat, I wouldn't vape it. That's just point blank, period. If, not being cocky or arrogant, man, but I don't have to use shit that I don't enjoy. I'm going to use what I enjoy. And if I don't enjoy, if I don't have what I enjoy, shit, I'll go buy what I enjoy. I'll go find it somewhere. I'll find something I enjoy. What they provided, I thoroughly enjoy it. The iced mango and the banana, I think, is all I got left of this shit, but I was saving the banana for the review because I murdered it. And they sent this to me. It wasn't shit. It's maybe 3 weeks ago they sent me these, and I've already murdered every one of them. Christian, does CBD have a taste, or does it taste like whatever flavors are added? This CBD does have a taste. With the flavor profile that's given, that one was the iced mango. And what I love about the Gorilla CBD, and I'm finding this because I have the Gorilla e-liquid line, the Gorilla Fruits line. If you go find the Gorilla Fruits and you've tried the Gorilla Fruits, that same profile is very, very, very close, if not spot on, in their CBD line. So if you find that you enjoy a certain profile in the Gorilla Fruits line, buy the CBD extract of it, and You'll be good to go. CBD should be the new aspirin, excellent for anxiety, etc. Mr. Just Right One. You know, it's crazy, man, because I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you guys and tell you I've never partook. I have partaken many, many times in my day. But I can tell you now that what they have today versus what I had back whenever I was partaking is night and day difference. So to have a little peace of mind, like the mental break for me with the CBD, without all the uh, psychological THC contaminants within it. Not that I have any. If you enjoy THC, go enjoy THC. I'm not going to judge you for it, man. Hell, who am I to judge? But it's just not for me. Today, who I am as a man at 36 years of age, it's not for me. And I get to enjoy myself a little bit when I have some CBD. I get to just relax and kick back and have that mental break, that mental just time out for a minute. Let me find myself. Let me be myself mentally. And it's something that I don't get to do very often. And I hadn't done it in a very, very long time until I picked up that line. No, Diggy, you're not going to get the throat rips. Gregory Brown says exactly. My son partakes this new shit potent. This new shit real potent. 100%, brother. I trust me. I get it, man. I get it. The last time I partook, which wasn't that many moons ago, but it was so many moons ago, I literally slept for 13 hours. I sleep on average about 3 hours a night. Not day, but night. About 3 hours, 3.5 hours a night. I slept for 13 hours. My wife was like, hey, poking me. Are you okay? Something wrong with you? What's wrong with you? How you going to sleep for 13 damn hours? You don't ever sleep that long. I promise you, I sleep 3 hours a day. That's all I need. That's all my mind, actually, my body slows down to allow me to sleep 3 hours a day. If my body didn't need the rest, hell, I'd never sleep. I'd be up all the time. Christian, be blessed, brother. Be blessed. I absolutely love you tuning in, man. You know that. I know exactly who Christian is. He's a personal friend of mine, a dear friend of mine. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Any good fixes for this 9 head on my screen? Boy, you begging to lose that damn wrench. You need to sleep. I may need to sleep, man. There's going to come a point in time in my life where I do get to sleep. I want to make sure while I'm still young, I get all that work done so the residuals keep coming in, the checks are good, and then I'll rest. I'll sleep. Hopefully the kids will be gone by then too, so me and the missus don't have to get out of the bed. If I'm going to be in bed, I want to make sure I'm making it worth my while. E&B, thank you. I appreciate you being here tonight. I really appreciate it a lot. You know, whatever you need, I'm here for you wholeheartedly. I know people probably say, man, why is Joel always rocking E&B? Why? Because E&B rocks with Just Right. Just Right rocks with E&B. My brother, man, fogging out the Batman, Sabores Delicanto, E-Liquid. Solid lineup, good people, good dude. If they're good enough for Batman, they're good enough for Mr. Just Right One. I promise you that. I rock with those that rock with me. You know, those that believe in me, I believe in them. And any endeavors they pursue, I'd love to help them along their way. That's just a business mindset that I've had. They know that. I know that. What's understood don't have to be explained. Exactly. When we partook, they had regular. Cat Williams said that. Good shit, brother. Good shit. Any other questions? Man, now's the time to ask them. There's been a lot of talking about Mr. Just Right One going all over. Everybody got something to say, man. If you got something to ask me now. I'll give you the answer to you straight. It's kind of a good way to kill down all that speculation every now and then, is just to stand up and address it. Don't hide from it. Don't run from it. Stand up and address it. What am I sipping on? Crown Royal Apple with some Red Bull. And it makes for a lovely night. And absolutely, we are fam, EMB. Toast. I appreciate you. It's really, really good. But man, look, truthfully, you could probably mix, I don't drink milk, but if you mix milk and Red Bull, I could probably drink milk. Any squonk devices that I'm thinking of producing? Honestly, no. I would love to have had one, but I don't foresee myself doing one in the future. I may, but I don't think it's going to be. There's a lot of other endeavors I want to pursue. Again, I would love to have one device in every market share, but just stay tuned, man, because we've got a lot coming from Mr.JustRight One, especially over the next few months. This whole coronavirus time where everybody was down and China was down, and people were sitting around twiddling their thumbs. I promise you, I wasn't sitting here idle, just not doing nothing. That didn't stop my mind from thinking. That put me into overdrive. This is what I've been doing. I've been capitalizing on this downtime, making sure that my relationships with Wodafone stays just as strong as they've ever been. And I'm going to take this time out to give a shout out to Wodafone. Mad love, much respect. Leon, Sky, the whole team over there at Wodafone, Antonio, all those guys. Mad love, mad respect. I appreciate you guys 100%. You know that. And looking forward to future endeavors, man. This is going to be a beautiful year for Mr.JustRight One, the profile branding, the moniker of profile, and Wodafone. And I'm excited to bring many great devices to the community under that profile brand. It's a damn proud moment for me personally. I want people to understand that it's not a moment of cockiness or arrogance. It's a moment of sheer humbleness and sheer thankfulness and being grateful for all of it. I'm sure over the next few months, I'm going to get those, oh, it's a cash grab. He did this. He said he was going to do this. He said we're going to do that. Wait a minute, none of that makes me none at all. Again, what I'm doing is what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about what you're supposed to be doing. When you start doing that, then you'll start making progress. But until then, don't be mad at me for paving a road that's going to make your journey easier. I'm putting the work in now so that those coming up afterwards have an easier path to travel. A lot of people have a hard time accepting that and understanding that. And I wish with all my being, I could make those understand that. That I'm not trying to put distance between myself and them. I'm just trying to continue my course without letting others impede my progress. Is that selfish of me? It may be selfish of me, but I'm doing it for the ultimate better of the entire community of those that are coming up after me. I'm not doing it for just myself or just my little man or just my wife, any of that. I'm doing it for the entire community. I'm doing it for the better of the community. Somebody says, well, he always says he's about the community. He can't do this, can't. I am about the community. Community first and foremost. Everything else is second. Because I understand wholeheartedly that by taking care of the community in their time of needs and ensuring that they get the very best products that I can possibly bring to the market, that if I'm ever in a need, that same community will turn about face and take care of me. It's a two-way street. Yankee Reviews, what's good? Thank you, thank you. Vaping Miner asks, do you approve of vape reviewers selling their own gear or even giving it away? Absolutely. I 100% support that. If I buy something and I turn around and sell it, it was mine to begin with. Who are you to tell me what I can do with my shit? It's my shit. I'll sell it if I want to. I'll give it away if I want to. It's funny people talk about that and say that, but they'll never talk about the good that you do. It's always going to be the negative or what they perceive as negative without even knowing the full backstory to the situation. They automatically assume. And the word assume itself makes an ass of you and me. That's how you come up with the word assume. And I don't hide behind anything that I do. Whatever I do it because I'm proud to do it. If I was doing wrong, I would still stand up and do it proudly because I really don't care. I'm doing what I need to do. What I want to do is what I'm going to do. People got a misconception that if I was to do something wrong, that I'm going to hide behind it. You're sadly mistaken. My mama will tell you real quick that I ain't ever hid behind anything that I do. Even if I'm in the wrong, I stand up and accept those convictions proudly. They make me who I am today. Mr.JustRight 1, I would like to thank the vaping community. They are and is what America should be. You're absolutely right, Gregory Brown. The vaping community is exactly could set a path and to follow the leader example for the rest of America today. We don't care white, black, blue, green, purple, what your ethnic background is. We're all vapors trying to live a healthier, better lifestyle. Renee Diaz asks, how long have you known Twisted? Y'all have that love-hate, brotherly love, always messing around with each other? Well, always you trolling him like you did when he was on vaping with Thesis of Strength. I've known Twisted for a few years now. Aside of all this vaping stuff, take all that shit and just set it to the back like it's never existed. On a personal level, he's a personal friend of mine. Do we bump heads every now and then? Absolutely. Are we still peaceful at the end of the day? 100%. Why? Because we understand each other. We broke bread together. He's my son loves the guy. My son idolizes the dude. He's a good-hearted individual. Him and his wife both are wonderful people. I enjoy their company. I enjoy hanging out with them. Enjoy shooting the shit with them. Always looking forward to Christmas. You know, gift exchange from my family to his and his family to mine. It's always pretty interesting, pretty fun. He's just an all-around good dude, you know, and he's been a mentor to me, not just in vape life, not just in the vape world, you know, but in personal life in general, you know, like setting goals and achieving those goals and understanding that you can do whatever you put your mind to. If there's a change you want to see out in the world, go be that change. Don't talk about it, be about it. 100% supporting me in all of my endeavors, whatever it is. Never has looked at it like, oh, he's competition. He's trying to pass me up. Da, da, da. You don't give a shit about none of that. What he wants is other people to be just as good, if not better than himself. Same with me. I don't want to see you do just as good as me. I want to see you do better than me because I know you can be better than me. It's just you have to be told that and you have to be reminded that you have to be shown that you can be better than me. I want you to be better than me. You know, I used to get phone calls of, man, what's going on? Hey, what's up, bro? Not much, man. Hell, just trying to get like you, Joe. Don't try to get like me. Shit, get better than me. Do better than me. Gotta say, a little disappointed. Shared my damn Zoom room link, and ain't nobody come in there to say nothing. Ain't nobody coming here to talk. Ain't nobody coming here to chit chat. Left me talking all by myself, but it's okay. But I got Crown Royal. I got Red Bull. I got my Gorilla CBD. That's all I need. When does it become a cash grab? Making money is never a cash grab in my book. It never has been. For typically those that are saying, oh, this is a cash grab, this is a cash grab, this is a cash grab, have never been afforded an opportunity to make money with an idea in their mind, see it come to be, and then have the residuals kick back off of that long after the work is done. That's the ideal. That's a ideal thing, to do the work now and continue to have the checks coming in for the next 5 years after they stop production. You know, it's not a matter of being a cash grab. It's a matter of doing something. And you can now, is there cash grab people out there? Maybe so. But when you see that just right stamp on something, that ain't a cash grab. That's me. There's a reason why I retained 51% creative control moving forward. Instead of somebody, nobody, I don't give a shit who it is. Nobody out there has 99.9% creative control of their product. I guarantee the manufacturer who's making that bastard has input on it. If they tell you otherwise, they're lying. Unless they're a small one-off company that does their own manufacturing, does their own things, that's on them. They can do so. But when it's a majorly manufactured product that's offered worldwide at an affordable cost, and you can see it, like you don't have to explain it. That spring-loaded concept in the mesh, dude, that was so far ahead of itself. It speaks for itself. I don't have to go defend that every time it goes up. And if somebody says, "Well, he didn't design that," he didn't design that. You're dead ass wrong, because we sat at this table. I drew it out on graph paper with a set of micrometers and a compass to give them down to damn specific measurements of exactly what it was that I wanted. Was there altering done via the engineering department? Yes, there is, because those guys are paid to make sure the fit and finish is right. Like they know what, well, you can physically do this, but you can't have 0.02 millimeter. The material won't hold up. It's going to collapse. It's going to fold. It's going to do this. It's not designed for that. Well, what material are we going to use that out of? Unobtainium? No. The engineers are the guys that come in and say, okay, look, so we have your idea. We see what you're wanting. You see how it's done. They put a team on it that goes through and does all the little CAD files and whatnot, and then finishes it, makes it what it is, then brings it back. And then I try it. Okay, well, we need to make these changes. Well, we can't do that. It's not possible. Bullshit. It is possible. Where there's a will, there's a way. Man, you know how much that's going to cost? I don't give a shit what it's going to cost to have a ceramic deck put in it. I want a fucking ceramic deck. I don't want an ultimate deck. I don't want a peak deck. I want a ceramic deck. All right, man, but you understand it's going to drive the cost up. I don't care that it drives the cost up. Ceramic is what it has to be. Okay, well, we'll do ceramic. When you put these grooves here, when you allow the e-liquid to flow out of either side of it, man, that's all me. And for somebody to ever just try to attempt to claim that I didn't design something, they're just pissed off because they didn't do it. Robert, yeah, no, man, I know you weren't saying me. You were saying others. Again, I try not to concern myself on what others are doing. I cannot speak or be accountable for others' actions. I can only be held accountable and speak on my personal actions, what it is that I'm doing. And Minor, you asked me if I had some gear you could sell. I do have some gear you could sell. Remember that? Or do you remember that? Inbox me, Minor. I'll give you the details on it. Good shit. Let's see if we get focus. Bam. I love you, Minor, dude. You're good people, man. Good people. Everyone in chat right now, drop an X1 to congratulate Mr. Minor and Chappie on their first date last night. They got to go out and have a dinner, a few margaritas, and Minor was so eager to tell us all about the cab of Chappie's truck, how nice and plush the mattress was, and the air ride suspension, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But either way, just X1 in the chat to congratulate Chappie and Minor on their first date. X1 times 1,000. Good shit, guys. Good shit. Yes, I didn't even see you in here. Shout out to Eric, man. I greatly appreciate you, Mr. Stockton. Those of you that don't know, the hashtag Fuck Fame stickers, Mr. Eric Stockton was the one that provided the graphics for that. Also provided the graphics for the hashtag Ask Your Bitch. I appreciate that as well. Those stickers are coming soon. As soon as Sticker Mule gets off the damn, gets on the ball, we'll get some orders shipped out. I tried to order them 3 weeks ago and I've yet to been able to successfully place an order with Sticker Mule, but I know with all the COVID shit that's going on right now, or had been going on, it's been a little tough to get orders in and out. But those stickers are coming soon. I cannot wait to see them slapped around all over town. Absolutely, Diggo. It's Diggler, sir. Diggler. Yeah, man. EAS, solid dude. Much respect, brother. I greatly appreciate you. You know what I like about EAS is I always ask him, like, what do you need for this week? I don't need this, I don't need it. He's knowing damn good and well I'm gonna send him something. So gotta make sure I get him a nice little care package when the stickers land. Make sure he gets the stickers first too. Like, hey, look, got your stickers? Good to go. He says anytime, no problem. No problem. Well, man, we've been on here for a little over 1 hour and 30 minutes. I could sit there and hang out with you guys all damn night, but my wife has got some dinner cooked up. Go eat me some dinner, enjoy me another drink, probably. Maybe try to get her roofied up a little bit. I'm just joking. I'm gonna roofie her up. Give her water. So that's all she drinks is water anyway. But do what I always do at this time, and that's going to be to remind you that if at any given point in time you have ever felt like you are not a somebody, I want you to know you are a somebody in somebody's eyes, and that somebody is me. I absolutely love each and every one of you out there. Stay focused, stay blessed. Mr. Just Right One is checking in and checking out at the same damn time. I'm out. Peace.